Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we were right in the middle of a trial actually.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right in the middle of April May's testimony.
You're way too close to your mic. I can hear your nose breathe out. Gosh.
Is that better?
Yeah. Are we cross-examining?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, we're doing the cross-examination.
Okay.
So, you said I did see something. The victim and the woman dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Wait, no. Is that right? As in, you're right, as you looked from the hotel. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Oh wait,
that's
sorry.
me.
It's just, that was such an out there statement.
Yeah. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue.
Right.
And is no one gonna comment about that? Okay.
Oh.
Right. How convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
Oh, sorry. That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like in a bun.
What happened then? Her testimony must have been that Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was a testimony in her own words. Trying to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. I remember, it has something to do with where Mia was running. Because if she ran to the right, then...
Yeah, and also she doesn't know that the thinker statue's a clock. It hasn't been presented that way.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking ahead.
Gosh dang.
That clock, that statuary clock, yeah. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Yeah, the only other one you've been in.
What?
It's me. Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. See how he presents the clock.
Yeah.
Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Oh. Revealing. Ooh, you'd like that, won't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
That's Mr. Naughty Lawyer to you. Anyway, you just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it.
Erp.
Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And she was found guilty of murder. Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Can you explain what you're doing in this photo?
Why aren't you wearing any clothes?
No. This is a footnote had had a meeting for a while. Anyway. Ooh, erp.
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
That's not what's important.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Nah, dude.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw for your question, Mr. Wright.
No.
Like hell I will. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murderers with these questions before.
Only one, though.
Only once.
One murder.
One murder. That's one too many.
I mean, yeah. You don't want any murders in the world, don't you?
Yeah. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over.
Huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it?
Bullshit.
Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay and Co. Well, Fay and Company.
Yeah. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee.
The law offices of Fay and Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock.
Nah. The window was closed, and both the windows were closed, so I doubt that clock is that loud.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Wait, were the windows closed?
Yeah, both windows were closed.
I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because you couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that you could not?
You have proof that she does?
Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Well, that's harsh.
Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
It does, though.
Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn. Time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
Nope.
Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung, I guess.
Yeah, because there's no clockwork in it, you dingus.
Well, why didn't you say that before?
Because I was just questioning the freaking, I don't know, sound physics of how she could hear between two barriers and distance.
Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock is in question rang.
It was empty.
That clock is missing its clockwork.
Orange.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Reference, I've never seen it, but yeah.
How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Oh. Anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. Quite empty. Just like the witness. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May?
Don't ever make that noise again. Clap.
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
You know.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Oh, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed was... yeah. Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. You're a girl.
This is a woman dressed in pink. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is a defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working. That's lame. I had to take out the clockwork. Wrong. Whatever.
You got it.
It's the same. It's just worded differently. I think I have dyslexia. That's why I can't read properly, probably. I think I have dyslexia.
It's okay, Lord. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Winky.
That's also bullshit, because that clock was custom made by Larry.
Exactly, that's what you gotta say.
Yeah, so the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. I forgot which evidence. I think it's the clock itself, right? Yeah. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in this world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Or on the internet.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse.
Yes.
Oh, excuse is not on sale today?
Just ask.
Sass, I like sassy beans.
I'm not gonna yell.
Oh, she's showing her true colors.
What's it to you, porcupine head? stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa, let's not get out ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Winky.
Okay, so I know this is a really messed up time to point it out, but you could see her boobs sag a little when she lost it. Look,
You point that out, sir.
animators made it a detail to show that in so that us educated folk would notice it, alright?
I'm not educated.
Anyway, tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
You heard about it.
Yeah. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She had heard it was a clock. Damn, that was really awkward reading. She heard. That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Wiretap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a look at this.
That.
I found this in Miss May's room. Don't ask me what I was doing in there. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim in this Mia face phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous! Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping a phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah?
Yes, she did.
I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock
Phone again?
Huh?
Yeah, the phone again.
Yeah. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between you. Huh?
I thought we fucked up for a second.
Oh no. We should be good.
Mia, what's up? I haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. Made to look like that statue, the thinker. It tells you the time.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an unanswer.
Yeah, we don't want to answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May!
Shut up, all of you. What? Frick.
It just says something about what gives you the right to judge me, you lawyers.
You lawyer. Not fair. All of you are gang up on me like that. Ooh, I'm a bad girl. Is that it? Is that it?
Yes.
Anyway.
That's it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the
Bipolar and
final
all.
blow.
Anyway.
Why did you tap her phone?
Boss!
Answer the question.
Do I have to? I plead the fifth. Isn't this a murder?
Murder.
Yeah. Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity tapping or irrelevance?
She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wanted her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I'd hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You're probably thinking I like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good.
Well, you're not the first man who thought that, and of course, I can and will.
Can't be serious. No way.
Way, I say, way. And I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
Oh, okay, she was talking about actual room service. Thank God.
Yeah. What were you thinking?
Something messed up.
Stop. Get some help. Iced coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. There's this ice hot chocolate thing, which means it's not hot, but it's kind of like a milkshake, but they reinvented the milkshake. I guess it's not really hot.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee.
Ice coffee?
Yeah, it's good. You think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy, Winkus.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the time of the murder.
I mean, she was never on the scene.
Yeah, she's a witness.
She was never on the scene.
So...
I think y'all forgot the purpose of what we're talking about.
Where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you. The witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony says she saw defendant Maya Fey commit murder. No! Want to let her just walk away? No way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Bellboy? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
I think you sunk in quite low already.
I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, you agree to one condition. I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition: if Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And
Yeah,
thereby,
she's not the killer.
you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Ms. Maya Fey.
We're accusing her of wiretapping.
That is my condition.
Edgeworth, are you forgetting why we're here?
It's like we know damn well she does. Well, I mean, that means she has to be an accomplice, which technically makes her involved with the murder, but she's not.
Yeah, but she didn't murder. He's saying like, hey, you're accusing her of murder, which we're not.
Yeah.
Edgeworth, please. Pay attention.
Stop being stupid. Handsomely stupid.
Accept it.
Alright. Got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I'll accept your condition. Fool. Fell right into my trap. You activated my trap card. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. It certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yeah, you got it.
Does he need to carry that tray of tea and crumpets and whatever else?
Of course.
Yes.
Some people need it.
I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Master Wright. I am the
do that voice for him.
I am the head bellboy at Fine Gatewater Hotel in Businesswood for dinner. I believe I received a call. He does really fit him because he looks so young and Alfred is so damn old.
I guess, yeah. Whatever.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. Hope. This is it. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya will be finished.
Also, isn't it just a contradiction that we called her in to be a witness of the murder, and then she says she didn't see it? Isn't that a little suspicious?
A little suspicious, yeah. Anyway, head of it,
That's irrelevant.
Leave received a call at 8 evening, I guess.
Plus press.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make sure I'm pressing like the right things or the important. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely,
Yeah,
sir.
that's a good question.
How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? Yeah, see, that was pointless. I saw you on the dot at 9. 9? Yeah, 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought in. Oh, bellboy. I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would you be so particular about that time?
Why don't you ask that out loud, Phoenix?
Because he knows that's what.
Come on.
You're sure it was Miss April May herself?
Gosh dang it, stop asking that question.
Absolutely, sir.
Asking the wrong questions.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embrasure, sir. Embrasure? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. Not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Stop that.
Finally you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Can't let this happen, can I?
Protest.
Wait!
Right.
Please wait. Yes, does the defense have anything to add? Have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, calm your tits. Alright, Mr. Wright, I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay, this is really it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about?
Room service.
Tell me about room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive?
Yeah.
Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know. We don't skimp on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say?
What did you say?
Oh, rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try.
Yeah, you didn't ask.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who asked me not to mention it if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool!
Fool.
Damn, I forgot how
Isn't
sleazy.
that illegal?
Yeah, I forgot how sleazy Edgeworth was in the first game.
Freaking he's being illegal.
I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man.
Skins.
Correct. Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Miss May herself was an alibi at the time of the murder. Has an alibi. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. What convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
They're ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. And, am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Fuck.
Yeah!
Did it.
Did it.
Installed. Mr. Wright! You're amazing in there.
Really? Well.
I think I might be your newest fan.
Stop, you're making me blush. No, I was just doing my job, you know.
And again, the other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face is that face is his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips.
Okay, calm down, Maya.
Then shivers up my spine.
Oh, he's so hot.
And so sleazy.
You say so.
So what happens with me?
You're not off the hook yet, young lady.
Do we go home? Do we get to go home now?
Oh. No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead? A lead?
A lead. That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? That was...
What?
That was not... That was a question. That was not a statement. I read it as a statement.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I heard they arrested her, because she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway. This case is far from closed.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to find out more about this man.
You think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
This...
I'm gonna deck him in the snot.
No.
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise.
I'm counting on you.
I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. Thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. Now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record.
Hold on.
I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Surprisingly, it will help a lot. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that center. That doesn't belong in the downtown center. Detention center. Fuck, I can't read. It's up to me to set her free. And this is a good place to stop.
Set me free.
Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the center. Damn it. But that concludes today's part of Phoenix Race. It's probably going to be a little bit longer because we definitely went over like a little over 30 minutes, but it shouldn't be that much longer. So until then, we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Doing real good with this reading stuff, Laura.
Thank you. That evil April May hurt my throat.